Hey, it's Cindy from Quilter's Cupboard, and I'm here for Mini Mystery. For day 2, I want to talk to you about the Ultimate Flying Geese tool from Creative Grids. Now, it's one of my recommended tools, but I wanted to show you how to use it because Creative Grids does a great job of explaining things to you, but Janet and I decided you might like us to show you as well. So you are going to knot these fabrics, right? Because I didn't want to give you any clues. This is what your little flying geese will look like. So you started off with 1 3/4 squares and a 1 3/4 by 2 3/4 inch rectangle. So I'm going to sew them on. So once I sew the one side, then I'm going to trim, then I'm going to sew the other side. I didn't do it that way because we're making little samples to demo. All right, so I am okay if your fabrics don't quite line up on this. Why I have a rubber band, we don't know. You know, so if this flying geese is off like that, normally I'd say, oh, sorry, you got to rip it. But with this method and this ruler, the oversized, you're good to go. So you're going to trim it down. All right. So we have our ruler. Thank you, Janet, because you're not going to want to trim something that looks like this. So one of the other tools I recommended is the Steady Betty. Now, they're not going to look as old and used as my Steady Betty, but that tells you I love this thing. So I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to use a little bit of Best Press, my iron, and I'm going to flatten it, okay? Once it's done, you can stop there, but these are really cool. This is the Riley Blake Clapper. So while it's still hot and kind of steamy, right, with the Best Press, or steam if you want to, that's fine. You can use steam with the Steady Betty and it won't hurt anything. But then I'm gonna put that clapper on. I'm gonna go on to my next one. By the time it cools, it's picked that moisture up and it's going to be flat and beautiful. I don't have an iron here, so we're pretending this is flat and beautiful. This one's flat and beautiful. I did this one before, so that works. Okay, so that's our little trimmed guy. So let's see how we got to the trim. All right. So on your ruler, you're gonna go, oh my God, Cindy, what did you get us into? And I completely understand that. So here is all that's going on the Creative Grids ruler. But it says trim, I'm gonna put my little cardboard behind just so you can see. I have something that says trim 1, and then my other corner says trim 2. So I'm gonna start with this one. What you need to know is the sizes they list are your finished sizes. So this finished flying geese would be a 1 by 2. So that's what we're gonna use. So I'm gonna put my B line, which is white. Okay, see that B line? And look at that angle. That angle is going to fit you right on the little triangular part, the mountain we'll call it, on our ruler. And I love this ruler because it's got really good grippies on it and it doesn't move. So I've lined up, see? You guys see it? Okay, so then I'm pretending to be right-handed and I'm gonna cut the right-hand side and the top. And so why this ruler is really great is it's already figured in your perfect 1/4 inch so that all your geese are gonna come together. Then I'm gonna rotate my flying geese. I'm gonna rotate my ruler so that I'm now on trim 2. I'm going back to that same B. See it, guys? Same white. So you guys are looking for white. Same white B. Thank you, grippies. Okay, lined it up. Look how this side and this side look perfect. And now it's a trim on right again and top again. And now that is our finished size. Okay? So hopefully that made sense. So I will tell you, trim A, you line it up on the B.
Trim 1.
What'd I say, trim B?
You said trim A.
Okay, trim 1, line it up on the B, that little mountain, right and top. Rotate your flying geese, rotate your ruler, B again for trim 2, right and top. And they'll be beautifully trimmed and fit to whatever the mystery is coming up. All right, guys, if you have any questions, you can always call the store. You know that we'll take care of you. Thanks. I hope you have a really fun time. See you soon. Bye.